leave that on because
Well, what's me saying that?
oh, do you know? Good evening, Sarah, Claire. Hope you're well. I was just having a nice chit chat to you all in chat.
Could have just left it like that if you wanted.
Could have just left it. So just let me try and get that so it's fingers. Oh, that's okay. Now get me chat up. That's better. How are we all this evening?
All three of you.
All three of you, lovely people. Why is it coming on to ads?
I don't know.
Hi,
Rebecca. 2. Linda was 2.
It's going to a brilliant it is, isn't it, tomorrow? Evening, Lisa.
Good evening, Lisa.
Diana.
Sarah.
Rebecca. Good evening. I don't know if anybody else sneaked in then. It's not come up on my phone yet. I'm on a delay. Every time an ad plays, I think you get paid or something. Oh, right. It might be that monetization thing. That's good because all that goes towards his.
Good evening, Linda.
Evening, Linda. Goes towards his investigations for next year. But yes, so go back to what Sarah's just said. I can't wait for tomorrow night. That's going to be amazing.
Evening, Chris.
Evening, Chris. Derby Jail. Some really amazing stuff actually about the place. It's
unfortunately,
yeah. Yes, I've spoke to. I'm excited for tomorrow night. During the day, I have to work, but not during the day. No, it's at night time. It's 8. Might be about 8:30. We come on. What was supposed to happen is I phoned Richard Felix up today because when we originally booked to go in on the 11th, and we spoke to Richard. Richard was supposed to be meeting us on the night, but then
Evening, Sarah.
Then he had the hot potato incident, and because he was off work,
hot potato
gate, yeah, that's what they called it. Because he's been off, he's had to rebook certain things in. So unfortunately, he's not going to be there tomorrow evening. There is a gentleman going to be there with us.
But it won't be Richard himself.
But it's not Richard himself. But I said to Richard on the phone today, can we rearrange for us to meet you? And he said yes. So we will be doing an interview-ish, talk about Derby Jail with him, but it'll not be tomorrow night, unfortunately, because he's out on investigation himself, looking into creaky floorboards, as he put it on the phone.
Creaky floorboards,
so,
there you go.
So unfortunately Richard won't be there, but I'm hoping towards, and if he finishes his investigation, I'm hoping he might drop by. But we'll see. We'll play it by ear. But hopefully.
I hope he announces it so don't clout him out head with it.
I know. I might attack him. So, but yeah, that chat's broken.
Chat's broken.
It's not. No, I won't get by. Well, not tomorrow, but you will get it in the future. Sorry, not being on any lives, been working late.
That's
no worries, Scratter. Hey all, I'm late again. Scotty, how can you be late?
Always late.
Only by about 5 minutes.
3 minutes actually.
4 minutes. 4 minutes late. 4 minutes late. Evening, Bill. Hope you're all right, my lovely. So yes, so I just can't wait for tomorrow. But I think we're getting there for 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Ish.
What do you mean ish?
Well, we always say 8 o'clock.
No, we're getting there for 8 o'clock.
Yeah, no.
The doors open at 8, and I've said it'll be more like 8:30 we go live-ish because...
Yeah, but it's us we're talking about.
Yes, I know, but it will be 8-ish we go live.
See, that's an ish. You said, what do you mean by ish?
Yeah, but not 8:30-ish. Any other witches in here? We might have a few popping in and out, Rebecca, as night goes on. But yeah, because obviously the gentleman that's meeting us there tomorrow will probably give us a little tour around. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off in one building and then finish in the other. to save walking backwards and forwards. So I might start off at the jailhouse first rather than
Jailhouse Rock.
Yeah, rather than the main one itself.
That's
Do you know
cool.
what I mean?
We'll sort it.
So yeah, but we shall sort it tomorrow. Sunglasses on, look, in house. It's because I wash my hair, so my hair needs to be kept back. Otherwise, it's like hair bear bunch in the morning. So yeah. So what else have we got coming up? Friday night we are out with A&E. Evening, Carol, my lovely lady. Whether we're out with, I know Yvette's not coming, so it might just be Alan.
Might be Alan from A&E we're out with on Friday.
But we don't know. But we are out with A&E Paranormal Friday night, and Saturday we're having Saturday off because I'm having grandson overnight Saturday.
No, first time about it.
The weather. Do you know? He says I don't tell him these things.
You didn't.
I tell him, and he just doesn't listen. And he says I don't listen.
No. What you said to me is if we're not doing anything Saturday.
Yes, but the weather looks crappy anyway.
Yeah, but that bit you didn't discuss that with me, did you?
Oh well, we're having Jacob on Saturday night. John might be out on a lone vigil, yeah. But Saturday I'm going to have Jacob. And then Sunday night, hopefully, we'll be live again. But we have got to just, hopefully, the weather. Because I don't know if you saw a video I posted on Facebook. I couldn't believe how fast that rain were coming down. I thought John and Michael were going to get swept away when they went to Chip Shop. Oh, the baby's coming for cuddles.
No, he's older one.
No, he's older one. I've been and had cuddles with them both today. But no, Jacob's 4, so he's no trouble to have.
Well, I won't say no trouble.
He isn't no trouble at all. It's Pop, get me this. Pop, can I have a drink? Pop, can I have this? Pop, come and play. And then he sits on my
trouble to you.
Dad says he's a mushroom.
Yeah, kept in dark and fed.
Oh.
They're saying it's like, Claire says it's like her mum and dad, and mum never tells dad anything. And dad says he's like a mushroom, kept in dark and fed.
Right, get you.
Know exactly how he feels, Claire.
I had to fight against the wind. I bet you did, Carol. It was shocking. Can't believe how strong it is. Thank you, Deanna, my lovely. I can't believe how strong that wind is tonight. I mean, even coming back from Ashley's at tea time, traffic were horrendous. Half the traffic lights were broken. And
but one set were broke.
Still enough.
Oh, funny.
Good morning, good afternoon, Parafam. Yep. Evening, Steve.
Evening, Craig.
Hope you're okay, Craig. Hope you're okay. How's our youngest paranormal investigator getting on? The rain was pretty much going sideways. I missed my bus as I was walking out of college.
That's not good, Scotty.
So did you have to wait in all that rain, Scots?
Fifi.
Our wind blew carpets and plants off my deck last night. Wow, Deanna, still annoying. Poor Clara. Wind and carpets. My goodness. Evening, my fellow spanners. I love that word, spanners. It's spanners time. So, yeah. So, anybody got any good news for us or anything? Yep, look, Claire. On the time once to it 12 minutes instead. No, that's not too bad then. That's not too bad. Oh. Anything to say, Mr. Brown? Apart from we didn't know we're having grandson on
No,
Saturday.
I'm last trying to find out anything, so I ain't got a clue.
The wind blew my wig off.
I didn't know he had a wig.
I never knew you had a wig, Scratter. Hey, dear. Who's done all the Christmas shopping then? I ain't. I've not even started. My grandkids are moving here near me in the spring. Oh, cool. Deanna, that's going to be lovely for you, that. Newest tool in the shed.
Yeah, you're all tools.
How far away are they from you now, Deanna? Christmas shopping finished up.
You ain't got true up yet, Scotty.
Oh. Wow, Rebecca. Scotty, I'm shamed. Rebecca, you're on it like seagulls on chips, aren't you? This Christmas. I'm starting in January. I said to John, I'm buying Christmas presents in January. Done all mine except to wrap. Wow, you just can't make this up, Scratter, mate. I have my shopping done 2 weeks ago. Wow. Upper California. Wow. So they're moving. Are they moving down or up country, Diana? My parents probably was. But actually, only got it out of loft today. You know, why you get your own place, Scott, and then you can put your tree up in November like me.
You don't want to.
Too right. What was that one? Too right.
If I do it too late, can't buy everybody comes in.
Do you know it's true that though? It's true. It's just getting more and more expensive. I think Christmas got 20 inches of snow across the country. Wow. We only need about 2 inches, and everybody in England just stops what they're doing. They have panic stations, don't they?
Mm-hmm. We don't do snow over here.
Don't do it cash in cards. Too much stress trying to figure out what to get. Good way, Craig. Good way.
Yeah, that's the best idea ever, that, Scotty.
Well, I think I'll be having Halloween decks up for 11 months of the year, never mind Christmas. Snow where? Oh, no snow stay. Told you.
No.
Anybody who has bad snow.
Anybody in America or especially Canada will just laugh at us over here in England.
Yeah.
Because we have an inch of snow and country just goes to pot.
I had an inch of snow. Evening, Paul. Hope you're all right, my lovely with God. We have like an inch of snow, and I said to John, I want snow tyres on my car.
Oh, really?
I actually, other year, when I were driving a bit more, I said to him, I want proper snow tyres on my car, or I want them chains. And he says, you can't. I said, you can drive all over. He says, you can't. You've got to drive in snow, then take your chains off when you go onto roads. And I was like, no, just leave them on. Here in Atlanta, Georgia, if snow starts falling, drivers start hitting power poles. But then if we get snow, I can't walk to college.
Oh, I bet you'd be gutted about that, Scott.
Start hitting power poles. Oh my God. To be honest, I think they do that here though, don't they? When it snows. But it's lampposts, isn't it? Is that what you call?
No. They have. I've seen a few of them. You've seen them. They have them like power, like we have them wooden pole. They're like electricity ones, and I've seen a few in America where they've been hit and they line up floor, jumping about
with electric,
going everywhere, and
winters like this when I was younger. Went to school in 2 foot and was still open. Exactly. We don't need snow for our drivers. I've done some shopping. I'm just waiting for my super chat money to get the rest. Here we get what is called black ice in the south. I think we get a little bit of black ice. Not much though, is it? Underfoot.
No, we get.
Our neighbours, they just come out and actually what they do we're like in a row of terraces, and what they do is they come out and they clean their own front. But we're like end at row, so we don't clean ours, and then we clean everybody else's.
I was told if you clear the snow and the ice, and somebody falls on it, then you're to blame. If you don't clear it and you leave it and postman slips, it's his own fault. But if postman slips and you've cleared it, you can get sued for it, apparently. So I won't clear it now. It's never that bad.
It's never been that bad. Really. We once dug his car out, and cheeky twat neighbours went straight and moved their car into where we dug our car out from, and then we got to redig his way back in, and then we just refused to move his car. That was quite cheeky on him, weren't it? They actually stood and watched us doing it. You're right, John, it is. So, anybody got any other news they'd like to share? Let's have a share.
Why that circle thing's going around on it?
Do you know, I don't know whether you guys get this, but you know, I've got this on my phone, and I don't know if other night you can't see it. I've got like a circle constantly going around my screen here, because I was trying to do screenshots the other night, and I couldn't because of me silly circle in the middle.
Yeah, it's true, Scotty. You clear it snow and it just turns into ice. You're better off just leaving it snow.
You are.
Screen went black, then got the circle. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Claire Bear, mine keeps doing it. I mean, mine don't go black. I've just got a white circle going around my channel.
But it's still playing.
Yeah, but video's still playing. And it's just constantly buffering. But pictures there and sounds there, but I've got a buffer on my screen. Get it occasionally. doing my head in. Oh.
YouTube's broke.
Same here, look, Carol's getting it as well, yeah. I've tried resetting my phone. I've tried uninstalling and reinstalling YouTube, and it's just, but it only does it on ours.
YouTube's broke.
Yeah, but it only does it on ours. Oh no, it doesn't. It does it on anybody I'm watching. If I put them on to telly, it does the same. So yeah, I don't know. Refresh and it goes away. Right, so I've refreshed. No. I get that on Facebook constantly. John's going to have a play with my phone now. Oh, dear. Oh, we were going to go into shed, but then we thought, no.
It's cold.
It's cold. I think the internet is broken. Something's broken. Try pausing for a couple of seconds, Will. Bill says. Oh, dear. Excuse me. I came right out and back in again, and it's gone for me. I have to try it. Have you just done that?
Yeah. I'm watching ad.
You know. Lindsay, try watching like 2 or 3 seconds delay. Will do. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, I'll have to remember that next time. I had it on my screen the other night when he were out on his own. I had that on my screen constantly and it wouldn't go. Apparently, they are sharing network speeds with people in the country. Oh, what, Chris?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
Go on.
I don't know what we're going to say. Go on.
I won't listen now. I was listening to you when you went,
I forgot what we're going to say.
Evening, Louise.
Evening, my lovely. How are you? Constantly buffing me, but I think it's YouTube, as my son had it yesterday watching Minecraft videos. Well, I've just done what Scotty told me to do, go in and out. Somebody said go back out of it,
refresh it,
and then come back in. And John's done that, and it seems okay on the phone now. Evening, Perian. I hope I said that right. Welcome to our ETA Famalam. Oh, it's not Famalam, is it? It's Parafam. Parafam or family. Evening, Jane.
Internet providers, so they're lowering the speeds in towns. Cheeky gets. We pay extra for high speed.
Shocking. So, what else have you got to tell us?
Me?
Yeah.
What have I got to tell
I don't know. I'm just asking you. I'm going to give him a chance to speak because I overspeak on him. So I'm going to give him a chance to speak. So I'm going to shut up.
I never have nothing to say though, because
I'm going to shut up now for 5 minutes and let John speak.
No, you're not. Come on.
Do you know? So
if I've got out to say, I'll tell you.
Hey, dear me. I don't know. What shall we talk about? Well, other night we talked about all ages at films.
Yeah.
Anybody got any questions on paranormal before we start jumping off subjects? That's main key, isn't it? So, has anybody got any questions? First time I haven't missed a live in a while. Oh, bless Catherine.
Glad you're here.
We are glad you're here, my lovely.
No, thanks, she can't do it. She couldn't keep quiet for 5 minutes.
Scotty, I could, but nobody'd speak. You'd just be looking at John, looking at me, waiting for me to speak. Thank you, Lindsay, for times of lives and days. Oh, no worries, my lovely. No worries. I mean, every Tuesday it's guaranteed that we're on a chit chat, but it could be, we normally do alternative weeks, don't we? So like this week, YouTube, next week Facebook, YouTube, Facebook.
We don't use Ouija boards, Jane. I don't particularly have anything against them. It's just, for me, I don't trust them. Not, of course, I think anything bad will happen more than anything. It's just the people that you're on with. You don't know if anybody's pushing it. It's not something that, it can be debunked too easy.
Yeah.
Me. And a lot of people have had negative experiences with it. Evening, Baz.
Yeah, and for me, for Ouija boards, I don't do them because I did them when I was younger and I didn't like the experiences that we got from, I got from them. So, evening, Carl, my lovely. My memory is gone, so I have to try and keep up. Don't worry, Catherine, I'll keep letting you know. Unless my memory goes and then we'll be lost together. But yeah, so
yeah, I mean, a lot of people use them, they like them, and they don't have bad experiences with them. That's up to them, but for me, it can be debunked too easy.
So you're a no for them.
It's just not worth it.
What we are looking at doing, because we were having this conversation.
Yeah, what I'm looking at doing, and it will probably not before we're out an investigation.
More for in shed, innit?
More for in shed. Is using a pendulum. But the pendulum we're not going to hold. I'm going to build some sort of frame that goes up and across, and then there's a hook on it so you can hook the pendulum. So then it can't be somebody moving the pendulum.
Because sometimes I think when you hold a pendulum, I do it because I shake. But when I'm holding something, I've like got my hand together, and I don't think I'm shaking, but my fingers still. So sometimes it might be swinging because I'm swinging, but my mind might be swinging it and I'm not knowing.
But then again, we don't know if that'll work, because then there's nobody holding it, so there's no energy. So I don't know whether it'll work or not.
I call them laugh days. You to crack me up. I'm gonna start calling them laugh days when I can't forget. Well, just use a code. I can go, similar thing. Yeah, but John's gonna like try and make a device so we can put it on a table, and then I can put the
yes going one way and no going the other way, and then
pendulum board.
Switch where way it swings.
I've got that on pendulum board. What was that one? With the pendulum comes. Will this pendulum come with a pit? A pit?
A pit?
What's a pit? Like Hangman. Yeah, like Hangman. We'll take its legs off.
Yeah, it's going to be like a set of gallows that we're going to pendulum on, basically. Yeah, that's what I'm going to build, some gallows.
That's what he's going to build, yeah.
I might even make them look like gallows.
Chris says you can buy them. I'd rather make my own than buy something like that. It's only a bit of wood with a screw nail in top, innit, really?
Didn't you all like used to watch Why Don't You and Blue Peter? Make your own toilet roll holders.
I love Why Don't You?
Sticky tape. Sticky back plastic.
Why don't you? Why don't you? I can't remember it.
Oh, it's an old horror movie called Pit and the Pendulum. Never seen it.
Never seen that one, Baz, but we shall have a look for it. Edgar Allan Poe, The Pit and the Pendulum. I'm going to have a look for that, Wild Bill. Is it a good film? Cheap enough to make. They are. Everything's cheap enough to make. Oh.
There is some other things I want to look at making, but...
Like?
I want to see if I can make my own REM pods.
I want him to make me a REM bear.
I want to make his own REM bear. So
Here is one I made earlier.
That'd be me. Here's one I made earlier. I made that vortex. Come on, I'm not totally useless.
It's a good classic horror movie. Oh, I'm gonna look for that one after.
Well, we did watch after last week when we did it. We did watch that film.
What he says were really good.
No, I said it was supposed to be really good. I'd never seen it, so I was supposed to.
It was supposed to be really good horror.
It were all right. I thought it were all right. It weren't bad. It was better than that one you picked that day. There were 2 people in.
Sticky board, plastic, and empty toilet rolls. That's it. No, but that horror film's rubbish. Don't watch it.
Oh, you can't say that. We might get sued now by a company that made it.
No, you wouldn't.
You might.
No, you wouldn't. It's a personal choice.
Just saying, in my opinion, then.
In my opinion, it's garbage.
I can't remember what it was called.
I can't watch horror. Oh, they're not that scary, honestly. I think most of horror movies. I think most of horror movies made in last 20 years are more comedies than horrors. I don't think that they're scary or anything. Evening, Peter. Hope you're well, my lovely. But yeah, I don't think that they're quite that scary. No. I think your older stuff. I think that's more creepy and scary.
Where are you getting all these films from?
Redhead Rex, Raw Red,
and Pumpkinhead.
Where are they? Are they from that film?
I don't know. I think you're other films.
It's a personal review. Yeah, it's a personal review. It's garbage.
Can't afford a fine.
I nearly choked on vape.
If it's over a tenner, I'm nice.
Good, yeah. I'm glad to see you. Good, Peter, my lovely. So yeah. Any other inventions?
Don't know. I'd like to do make a REM bear. 3,000 movies and 3/4 row. Cool, that Wild Bill.
I have 3. Wow. That's a right collection. After watching those, I fear and can't sleep. Oh, bless. You do. There's so many people like that.
Spice
World.
Yeah. Scared me.
Oh dear. But you know, I think there is a lot of people, mind game horror, yeah. I think there is quite a few people though out there that are scared of horror films and don't go to sleep after. I'm not saying I don't go to sleep after, but I have a light on. I will say that much, depending on what I've watched. If it's a comedy one, it don't bother me. If it's got a creepy factor or a really scary one, lights on.
I hate it because she'll not sleep and she'll be, I've heard a noise downstairs. John, go and check what that noise was. John, go see what that noise was.
Evening, Yvonne, my lovely lady.
You okay? We've only been on.
You're okay, my love. 25 minutes.
Oh, 300 exotic pets. Wow.
Wow.
What like Spidey type thing? Spidey's lizards or...
Peter, do you go on Sophie's when Sophie's doing her pets? Can't stand horror films. Yeah, Linda. I think there's quite a few that don't. I've watched The Exorcist over 1,000 times, and each time it gets funnier and funnier. I have got to admit, Bill, I totally and utterly agree with you on that one. When Exorcist come out, and then it got banned in 70s, 80s, and then it got re-released, and everybody were like, my mum and them were saying, no, you can't watch it, you can't watch. And I sat and I watched it, and I was like, creeped me out a little bit just because demonic voices coming at her and stuff like that. But it were funny. You've got to get that. It were a classic funny film.
But you see things like that on people's investigations sometimes on YouTube.
What, with Ed spinning? Do you know?
The Nun.
I love The Nun. I love The Nun. So, yeah, Nun's just made a comeback. I saw it 3 times the night it came out here. The night after Christmas. Really? Wow. Evil Dead is the same. It was well creepy first time watching, but now, yeah, Yvonne, agree with that. Evening, Terry, my lovely. Totally agree with that, Yvonne. I think, yeah. But to me, they weren't meant to be horrors then, were they really?
I think they were when they made them.
First one was okay, all the rest are comical. I have snakes, lizards, frogs, tarantulas, true spiders, centipedes, scorpions. The list goes on. Wow. Oh my goodness. I don't mind snakes. I think I'd be okay with lizards. Frogs is a no-no. Tarantulas are a no-no. Spiders are a no-no. Centipedes are a no-no. Scorpions, I'd be like that. But yeah. Don't you like The Numbers? Oh, I think it's hilarious.
No, I think he's on about the film, The Nun.
Oh, if you're on about the film, The Nun, I'm on about YouTube, The Nun. My collection combined with housing is around 8K. Wow, that's amazing. Sophie was supposed to be rehousing a spider yesterday. She was going to do it live, but then she's just videoed it, I think, so we can get a better view. So I can't wait to see that one because she's moving that big tarantula one. And
Evil Dead 2 is the best horror comedy. Count how many times Ash gets hit in the head.
After me and our Jenny watched that, I think our Jenny would have been about 9, I think, when I made her watch that. We were still in old house on Flockton. No, we weren't. We'd moved. So she'd been about 9, 10. And she had a nightmare. And at middle at night, our Jenny used to sleepwalk. And she come downstairs and she was sat in middle at carpet. And she was sat with her legs crossed. And she was laughing. And she was saying, we're going to get you. And me and my mum had to come downstairs. And obviously when she's sleepwalking, you're not allowed to wake them up. And my mum absolutely crapped herself, and we had to steadily take her back upstairs and put her in bed.
Is that another myth?
But that was just our Jenny's nightmare of dreaming. No, there is. You're not supposed to wake anybody up, are you? When they sleepwalking or.
But what's the difference to waking somebody up when they're asleep?
Because I think it can put them into shock. Oh, I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. That is one of my favourites. Evening B, my lovely lady. Hope you're well. Just had a really good conversation, chit chat with B on B's channel. Absolutely fabulous. 2 sisters, and they're crazy. But I love them. Yeah, just had a fantastic chit chat with these guys.
And on YouTube for giving out gifts to over 60 YouTubers.
Wow. Well, that's very kind of you, that, Peter. That's really kind, my lovely.
We don't want to gift.
We don't want to gift if it's a spider. Oh, No, give them heart attack, the shock. That's right. Yeah,
But
it
then
does something.
I mean, I don't know. Does anybody know what the difference is of waking somebody up that's sleepwalking to waking somebody up that's just asleep in bed?
Well, I don't know. I think it's because your mind's might be in a different place.
But if I'm astral projected at that time.
Well, you do make life complicated.
Just saying.
The creature from the Black Lagoon came
spiders.
out.
No spiders. No spiders.
The creature from the Black Lagoon came out the year I was born. Wow. That's only a couple of years old, that film, Bill. Oh, pardon me.
I'll be Googling that in a bit now.
Eh, dear. So, yes, no spiders, no
spiders.
I had to, there were one in bathroom and I just had to shower it up, go. I will send you one of my merch gifts when my next batch comes in. Oh, bless. Thank you, Peter. That'd be lovely. When they sleepwalk, you are supposed to just guide them back to bed. Yeah, that's what we did with our Jenny. But what he's saying is when I'm talking next to him in bed and I'm asleep and he wakes me up or I'm snoring to tell me to shut up.
What about like in the morning? If I'm asleep and you're saying, come on, get up. We've got to go.
I think it's because you're not going to be as startled as what you are if you're walking.
I don't know. See when your hair's all over in the morning.
I'm enough to frighten anybody in the morning. I'm so old that God said, let give over, Bill. Evening, Chad, my lovely. I saw the follow-up to that Blue Lagoon. It's terrifying. See, we're going to have to watch these films, you know.
I mean, some mornings I wake up with dog on my chest like they're looking at me.
I know. I think the only thing that's ever scared me when I was asleep, and that's if ever you've had kids and they've come into bedroom at middle at night and they've just stood at side of your bed, not speaking and just looking at you. And then you can sense somebody's there and you open your eyes and it's one of your kids and then you just like hit ceiling and back down and yeah.
You know, if I woke up one morning and it were like early hours at morning, a kid would just stood at the side of bed, I'd have sage out and lock me. The sage in it, checking for 666 on its head and all sorts.
All my kids have got 666. Liked Alien film and Resident Evil ones, but not usually a fan. Would rather
Google it. It's a myth that it's dangerous to wake up a sleepwalker.
Hang on. Liked Alien film and Resident Evil ones, but not usually a fan. Would rather adventure or comedy. Yep.
I'm saying I do like Resident Evil, though I did enjoy that.
It's a myth that is dangerous to wake up sleep because it causes them heart attack, shock, brain damage, or something else. I still don't think I'd risk it though, Yvonne, just in case. The only thing that scares me is the human race. My sister used to do that to my parents. The Shining has a part 2. Since when? Since when it's Shining? Evening, Sam. Hope you're well, my lovely. When Shining had a part 2. But can I tell you, Dr. Sleep, it's called Sarah. Dr. Sleep. Is that what it's called, Baz, when you sleepwalk then?
Hold on.
I'll tell you what I thought was true of the day, and I'm mortified. I could actually cry because I'm that mortified. I was going through Facebook.
Just put it is a myth, and then you put it's not a myth. Will you make your mind up? Is it a myth or isn't it a myth?
GT school bus is coming.
Oh, I get you now. Yeah, I get you now. I've read it all.
I saw Titanic Part 2 that Jack's back, and I thought it were real. So I've ended up.
Sorry, Yvonne, I get it now.
Watching the trailer for Jack's back, and I were heartbroken because it's just a spoof. It's just a piss take of Titanic and Jack coming back. I was nearly crying when I was looking at it on YouTube. I was gutted because they should do a Jack return.
But that just don't go for sleepwalkers, you know, because you know if you wake Lindsay up, it's injury she's going to inflict on you for waking her up.
I'm not nice when I'm woke up. I'm grumpy anyway. If I fall asleep in my chair and it's medication, it's not me. It's medication. It just turns me into a green monster when I'm disturbed. I'm a right grouch.
I know. Grinch.
Not a Grinch. Might look like Grinch, but I'm not the Grinch. Oh dear. But yes, so yeah. Have you been up to anything, Sam? Have you got anything planned, any lives coming up or anything, my lovely?
Any invest?
Shaun of the Dead. That's the right spoof, that one.
I don't think I've actually seen that.
Shaun of the Dead. It's funny. We had to leave the last home we lived in due to weird stuff happening one night. For instance, my wife woke up in the night by two people sitting at the end of our bed talking. Okay. Oh my goodness, Peter. I don't know what I'd do if I don't know how I'd react. I don't know whether I'd grab K2, grab EVP recorder, or just hide under covers or run out of bed. I don't know how if I woke up to that.
First thing you do is wake me up and tell me to do it.
Well, I would. That's what I would do. I'd just
hiding under covers.
Yeah, I'd just wake John up. Yeah. But no, that's got to be so creepy, that though, if to be in a house that is haunted. See, I've never lived in a haunted house, or there were one property actually where I tell a lie, I did live in, and it was when Jordan was first born, and there was an old lady that died in the house before I did, and we'd gone to dig old garden.
Before you did? You died in house, no?
No, before I moved in, and we went to dig old garden up.
I don't think I have, I don't think I have. I think I've seen parts of it. I don't think I've actually watched the whole film.
You have to watch it, it's good. And as we were digging garden up, there must have been 30 cat skulls and dog skulls in the garden from all these animals that she'd had. And then at night at bed, I used to, because we've got a staffing, she's only a pup, so I used to put newspaper on landing. And I were in bed, dog were laid with me, and something walked across the landing, and the newspaper started crinkling. And then one of my friends, she come to house, and her lad refused to come in. He said that he could see a lady on stairs, and she weren't nice. But at that point, I were only like going at spiritualist churches. Then I wasn't into the investigation side of it.
I will. I'll have a look at it.
Yeah, Hellraiser 1, 2, and 3. Hellraiser's a good film. First one's really good with Pinhead.
Yeah, I like
Hellraisers were a good film. But yeah,
weren't really bothered about Freddy.
I think Freddy films were. I think when it first came out, Freddy Krueger. I think one that scared me was Dreams. Lindsay, not unless I have a boat. It's been booking down.
And when it's not, it's windy. The time to build a new servo control spirit box, but we are hoping to go out this week.
Oh, I hope it clears up for you.
That's another thing we ran about earlier. I want to look at building a Rem Bear, and also I'd like to look at building a spirit box. I think
from scratch. Does that mean I'm going to have tinkering bits of rubbish all over my living room?
Soldering iron's coming out.
Oh, do you know? He says I make a mess.
Do you want me to turn that camera around? Evening, Gary.
Oh dear. Evening, Gary. I hope you're all right, my lovely. I've got a corner, and it's next to my chair.
It's called Crap Corner.
And it's called my crap corner. It's a hoarding corner. But I know where everything is. Jason like Freddy and Freddy. I'm not keen on them. I'm not keen on them Wild Bill, films. Someone, Ladies Corner. Is that what we call it, Yvonne? A ladies' corner? Do you believe that people who have passed recently could text you and update their social media? It has been said people have had that experience where something's happened on the social media, or they've had a text message or a phone. They've had like a voicemail message, and it's been from a loved one. There has been cases known of it. So I wouldn't disbelieve it.
Phone calls as well, haven't we, heard?
Yeah.
Phone calls.
I wouldn't disbelieve that, just because, again, we're energy sources. So to me,
maybe they could do. No, you can't disregard anything.
You can't. Not in paranormal world. You can't disregard anything. You've just got to have that open mind to it all and just go with flow, really. But yeah. So who's joining us tomorrow night then? Who's coming and who's coming on to be a paranormal investigator?
Can we just refocus
then? And extra eyes and ears for the night, because we are going to need you. I think we might end up doing lone visuals. I think I'll end up going onto Facebook for about 5-10 minutes while I do a lone visual. I'll think about it. Claire Bear. Me as always, Louise, me. But yeah, I think we will do some lone visuals. I think John will stop on YouTube, and I might pop across onto Facebook just so I'm not actually on my own. Watching your channel recently has got me into what you do. I'll be watching. Oh, that's fantastic, Peter. Thank you. You'll have to let us know if you get out and do some investigations. I mean, they don't even have to be done at night time. No. An investigation can be done at day. The only thing, thank you, Jane, thank you, Carol. I think it's not about night, it's just about the noise limitation in daytime. You've got all that busyness. All right. You've got all that busyness, so hustle and bustle, everything, daytime noises, where at night time it's more quieter. But the energies are still going to be there day and night. We'll be there with bells on. Go on, read Sam's.
I put a video out this morning of how I built mine. Instead of using a digital radio where you clip the mute wire, I used an analog radio and replaced the tuning knob, you know, the ones you scan by hand, with a motor and a control box.
All right.
So you put a motor on it, and then you have a control, so you can turn speed at motor up and down to make it scan faster or slower.
Well, that sounds good. We'll watch that when we're finished. We'll put that on, Sam. It's more atmospheric. That's it. It's more for atmosphere at night. I wish I knew you guys in my last house. Oh, bless. We'd have loved to have come to your last house. Because
it could be in New Zealand.
It don't matter. If I were younger, I'd have gone. Catherine, I like that you experiment with different apps and equipment. Sometimes people just rely on a couple of things, and not all these apps are great. I mean, to be honest, we've used some
more apps than what we actually use now, but we have used some. We don't get on with them. There were one called the Voice Box.
That's one that we. It was a lot easier. Oh, that's all right.
Oh, look at that, Sam. After we get off.
Yeah, there was one called Voice Box that we wasn't really.
First time we used it,
they were brilliant.
We thought, oh my God, this is amazing. There's all these responses coming through. And then second time we used it, same responses were coming through, and I'm like, okay.
Same voices.
And then third time we used it, same voices came through again, and exactly the same responses, and it was like, oh no, I can't be done with this.
Chopper vapes.
Chopper vapes.
And what flavour is this one?
Mine's blue slush. Yours is 12 Kanzi.
12 Kanzi, fruity. Evening, Amy. But yeah.
Yeah, it is Claire Bear, yeah.
Is that the one I used at home and got?
Is that one that like evilly voice comes out of?
Yeah, Chris, it's that. Yeah, that one.
Claire.
I think you downloaded it, Chris. I think Claire downloaded it.
Claire that's put that.
Oh, I thought Cliff said. I thought that was Chris. Yeah, Claire, that one that.
You're okay.
All right, Amy. Yeah, that one that you downloaded as well, and Claire actually used it. I don't know whether she used it while we were investigating on a separate night, and yeah. But which ones are our best apps?
Well, I think the best apps we've got, they are paid apps, and they are Necrophonic, Dead Wave, and I like Spiritus, but you're not as keen on Spiritus.
I'm not as keen on Spiritus, but I'm getting used to it.
They're all made by hold on.
Whoever they're made from Phonics.
She's actually a paranormal team at Mecca.
You're not far from me, but can't do anything there at the moment as there is major motorworks going day and night. Yeah, you could, Steve. You could still go and attempt a spirit box. You could still use some of the apps if you like the apps that we use. EVPs would be a no.
Chill,
but apart from that, you could still go and do one. Yeah, Chill Seekers.
The paranormal team in America, really good apps. Put a lot of work into them.
Yeah.
And he has got a new one coming out early next year, which we'll be looking at investing in. Keith Weldon, yeah, that's right. He's ever so good.
So when I ever get to the UK, I'm for sure want to be able to see you go. Do you mean if ever you come to UK, you'd want to come and investigate with us, my lovely? It'd be an expensive trip.
Oh, no.
But I'm determined to make it there in the next couple of years.
What phone have you got, Peter?
Catherine, anytime you're welcome, my lovely.
We've got Android. I don't know if they're available on Apple. I'm not sure.
We'd love to have you on an investigation with us. But yeah, Necrophonic. I mean, my favourite has got to be the ones that are just phonic sounds.
Yeah.
And that's just because there is no word bank in there.
There is another one I'm looking at, but it's
20 quid, isn't it?
It's expensive. You have Android, you should be able to find it. It's called Necrophonic. I think it's $10.99.
Yeah.
This. I'll see if I can.
We send him link.
No, well, not really, not through YouTube.
No, but I could send it through Facebook. Yeah. If you can't find it, I could send it you through Facebook if you message me, Peter. I could do it that way for you. A lot of Android apps.
Oh, message retracted. What did you put, Claire Bay? Did you swear?
Might go and have a look at the cemetery. It's been closed for 20 odd years now, and there are settlers of the areas buried there as well as war victims. Yeah, wow, that'd be an amazing investigation to go and investigate. All you've got to remember, Steve, is respect. It's just being respectful.
That's the Necrophonic. I don't know if you can see it. On Android. I don't even know.
I never swear. May have to board with some ETA fam. Let us know, Catherine, if you're coming over, my lovely. Good evening, my lovelies. How's it doing with you? We're good. Just talking about his apps and stuff at the moment.
I'm just trying to find this other one. But yeah, I'm going to look at getting, but like I said, it's either...
I triple easily off board with some of you guys. Anytime, Catherine. Anytime, my lovely lady. Obviously, we're in Sheffield, so you'll probably land London, Manchester, or East Mids.
That's the one that it's called EchoVox System 3, Professional ITC Ghost Box. But it's not one that...
Can't see it. You'd have to hold it close.
It's not one that you can... It's not one you can just turn on and start playing. But it also records everything as well. I've had a look at a couple of videos on it.
$18.99 for this one.
It does seem a bit complicated, to be fair.
Who's telling tales on me? She's just ratted me out to Claire.
Lindsay,
Amy. Can you please send a link to my Facebook Messenger? Nice Pete. Can you just do me that now? Because it's Nice Pete _1. So you'll have to find him on Messenger and send it. But yeah, we'll send it you now, my lovely, or John will. Yeah, I think like I say, I think some of these apps, the spirits there know me already. I've been there helping a team who are refreshing. Oh wow, that's so good to hear that, Steve. That's really good. Big love to you for doing that. I'd love to do something like that. Obviously, I physically can't, but yeah, that one looks good.
What?
Yeah,
I can't find it.
It's not coming up.
I'll go on Facebook, see if I can find him.
Yeah.
Was it Pete? Pete or Peter?
Pete. I think no, Peter.
Well, that's on there. It might not be under Peter Webster on Facebook.
Yeah. He's going to have to try and find you, Peter. To be fair, she did almost wipe out on her sticks. Picture of a snake. Oh, it's a picture of a snake on Facebook. Yeah, he's found you.
Lindsay's just sent you a friend's request.
But yeah, I mean, I'd go and do it, Steve, if I were you. I'll let her off. But yeah, I would if you've got a chance to go and do it. I'd definitely go and investigate. Like I say, you can even using Paratech. I mean, I watched a video. Who we're talking about now to do with Paratech?
I don't know. It was somebody on.
It was somebody on YouTube, and they were on about Paratech, and actually, it was quite interesting to what they were saying about the Paratech app. But again, you've got to realise it's got over 1,000 words in there. And then they've just somebody outside, and then they've just added another 1,000. They've just added another 1,000. So now there's over 2,000 words being put into Paratech. which again, you've just got to, I suppose, paratext, you've just got to get the answers to questions if they're relevant to you or relevant to a question. That's how paratext works. I'm not a overly big fan of it, but I can't diss it because I like using the Ovulus, which to me is exactly the same device, just more money. Do you know? But yeah, what Steve just put. There was a group created for the purpose of refreshing the Warbeck's graves. You can just join whenever they are out as long as you want. Oh, that's really nice. See, we've got people like that over here, haven't we?
Alice Box.
Friends.
I'm not sure if I can't remember. I've got
Scotty will note name. Friends or something.
It's like it's just like Ovulus, isn't it, Alice
around
Box?
all graves and clean them up. And
I think it works for some people better than others, Paratech.
Clean them up. And
I think it works for some people better than others, Paratech. And we don't seem to have much luck with it. But like Amy says, they've had some good responses.
Yes, they have had good responses. When Amy's been using it. So yeah, like I said, I think we need to spend a bit more time probably using the app. Same at Spirit Box. I think this week, tomorrow night when we're out, I think we might spend a bit more time with Spirit Box and using Spirit Box. Because we tend to have it on for 5-10 minutes and then we'll switch. Pugs from Android told me it was 3,000 authentic words. I can't remember which.
I mean, this video was an oldish video.
It were an oldish video,
so
Sam. So it might have started
then
off.
gone to 2,000, and they might have even more now.
Well, they'll have updated it, won't it? Because I don't know how old that app is. But again, I think it's an all right. I'm not going to knock the app because too many people have got good responses from it.
To be fair, you can't knock it when it's free, can you?
No, you can't. No.
Do you know it's free? No. And people are getting a response on it. So it's not as if they're in it to get money out on you because it's free.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't
I think
say
you just have to be careful which apps you do download. And it's finding your own preferences. It's finding what works for you. Because just because what we use
might not
work for another team because it's just not their thing, you know. But it don't mean an apps or whatever they use might not be our cup of tea. But it's just one of them. But that's what I think is good about working with different groups. When we worked with Hunting the Paranormal UK last Friday, when we went to the doctor's house, love how respectful they are to spirits, love how they worked. He wasn't very keen on the apps, but once he realised and we explained how necrophonics worked, he sort of like come round to idea of that app.
Have you accepted this friend request yet?
Yeah. You can still send him a message without that.
Can I?
Yeah, you just want messages. We're open to learning to do this because near our house there's a cemetery from the Earl Thistle Cemetery and is well known for sightings. Ooh, wow. Are you in UK, Peter? Are you in UK? Because if you are, you'll have to let us know where you are, and you never know, we might have a trip up one weekend and come and see you. That's it. You're just waving.
I've got a wave to start. Oh, I've waved twice now. Look.
Yeah. So, oh, that's brilliant. Well, you have to let us know whereabouts you are, Peter, and maybe one weekend we'll come up. You go and do your investigation first, and then we could possibly do one with you after, and see if we get the same kind of responses. Other piece of equipment I've got to say I do actually love are the flashy balls. Hashtag John's flashy balls. I love that equipment because for responses that you can get from them, and then to have something else go off or something come through, I think it's brilliant.
Messenger, Peter, but it might go into your...
What's everybody's thoughts on flashy balls?
Spam folder.
John's flashy balls.
Your leg's gone dead.
For those that have seen John's flashy balls, got to run, boss is home. No worries, Wild Bill. Thank you for joining us, my lovely.
Have a good night.
For all of you that have seen flashy balls, what do you think? Sensitive balls and the US counterparts, Amy's amaze balls.
Amy's amaze, but yeah.
I have some flashy balls too. I love them. Yeah. Have you had many responses then, Yvonne? And hey, mate, have you had responses using them? It's best getting apps from people in ITC, but often it's hard to separate the good ones from the bad because it's a minefield. It is. That's why you have to I think that's why you best try them for yourself and seeing how you feel working with them. Because I think that's the only way you can tell. It's not by going on what other people say.
We're out tomorrow night, Catherine.
Yeah, we are out tomorrow night. We should be live on YouTube around 8:30.
That just sounds so wrong.
What? You haven't put thing.
What?
Behind camera. Your black art. You best find it.
That. Well,
John has a nice pair of flashy balls. So sensitive. Love. Oh, I would love to come. I'm in West Midlands in the heart of the Black Country. That's not far from us, is it?
No, not that far.
You're not that far from us. We shall swap details. Not on here, on private messenger, Peter. We shall swap details and come and do an invest with you.
Yeah, take care, mate.
Take care, my lovely. Yes, we are. We're out tomorrow at Derby Jail. Loads and loads and loads of history. Loads and loads and loads of history. Isn't there? To Derby Jail. So many hangings, so many punishments and everything else that went off there. It's
really a good night.
It is. It's going to be an amazing night. I'm quite looking forward to going in. I think it's not a condemned man's cell, is it? Yeah.
That's where a lot of activity's been.
Yeah.
Reported.
I might let you go in there on your own.
Ooh,
do we take dog?
Do we take dog?
Do we take dog?
Oh, we're not taking dog.
Do we take robot and put robot in the cell?
No, we didn't know that, Claire.
I didn't know you'd been there before, Claire. Honestly, you've never ever mentioned it before, my love. Be good to investigate the Black Country Museum. If we can get in, we'd have to look at getting in to museums. But unfortunately, I think with a lot of museums, I think the pricing is quite expensive. But
take Jaffro.
Take Jaffro. Which one's Jaffro? That's robot. Robot's Jaffro.
I think Jaffro.
It is. What did you call your robot?
I don't know, but it went. She kicking table.
Sorry. We don't know who Jaffro is.
We do. It's robot. We don't know what we call robot.
That weren't his name though, Chris. Jaffro the robot.
It was Cliff that named it Jaffro.
It were Cliff that named it Jaffro, but John didn't name it Jaffro. I'm sure he didn't.
I didn't.
Sure he didn't. Who can remember what we call robot? Bot. Do I take me doll? Do I take me doll and put my doll on his bed? Jaffro and robot. Jaffro. No, we didn't call it Jaffro. Dodger. I can't even remember what we called him.
He's fainted at the minute. He's passed out.
Is he passed out?
I'm have to charge the batteries up on him.
Should I take me dog? I named him Jaffro. Yeah, but she's not called Jaffina anymore.
She was never called Jaffina.
No, she weren't called Jaffina.
Fee.
I forgot even what we've called Etta.
One's
called
Etta,
it Etta now.
One's Lucy Faye.
That's it, Lucy Faye. Etta and Lucy Faye. Does it have solitary confinement?
Condemned man's cell. I can't stop yawning.
To be honest, we've never been. I got the robot also. It's weird how it keeps its balance. It is. To be honest, Sarah, we've never been. And we've not really looked at pictures or anything. I watched a short clip of somebody else doing it about 4 years ago, but there's been nobody in recent years that we found that have done Derby Jail.
They call him Dodger and Jaffro, and they've actually got quite good reasons for calling him that. So,
but we've never been. But Condemned Man's Cell is amazing. But there's also a tower part. But there's quite a lot of steps up to this tower, and I don't know if they're like a curly. So that's John's going to do up there on his own.
That's my second lone vigil. Then,
that's your second lone vigil, yeah. Because
I already feel like I'm in condemned man. So.
But yeah, so you're up there on your own. But like I said, there is 2 buildings that we're going to be
we have no idea what
looking
other
at.
one is.
So yeah, Claire Bear, did you do both buildings when you went?
I don't know if one's a courthouse.
I think it were a courthouse. I think that's what it were, and then they went into Derby Jail after.
I can't even remember.
I don't know. Where's chat gone?
I don't know. Is it broke?
No.
No, they just stopped chatting.
You'll have to go in Christmas jumpers.
That'll be Ashbourne one.
That's Ashbourne one. We've not even got a Christmas jumper. Women get better responses in the condom man. Yeah, I thought they would, but there has actually been a lady that got hanged there, weren't they? We'll have to go. We will go in Christmas jumper. We'll have to buy a Christmas jumper because we haven't got. I know what you meant, Rebecca. We haven't got any. Claire Bear, did you go in both buildings or did you only go in the one building? I only did the jail, but I did do the tower, and it's a horrible feeling. So the tower's in the jail then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So has anybody else who's in chat been to Derby Jail and gone in both buildings? Fifi! What you doing?
Come on.
There has been sightings of hangings from the cells. There's been all sorts. Oakwell Hall is meant to be haunted. Whereabouts is that one, Rebecca? Oakwell. Been to Lincoln Castle, that's haunted. Lincoln Castle wanted... Where at Lincoln Castle? Lincoln Castle wanted nearly £3,000 for us to go in and investigate. And they were only opening 2 rooms to us. And then we've got all the outside of the castle to go to.
But not wall.
But not... What?
We couldn't go on the wall bit.
Yeah, we couldn't go on the wall bit. And they wanted just under £3,000 from 8 o'clock till 1 o'clock in the morning.
So we said no, thank you.
So we said no, thank you. It's in Batley there. We'll have a look into that one. Near me, Oakwell Hall. We'll look into that. Oakwell's near, so it's Batley near Yvonne then.
Yeah.
Oakwell, yeah. Right, we'll have a look into that one and see whether we can get in day, night, whatever times. Can I buy something and you just raffle off to someone? Shipping would be too much to get to me, but like to contribute what I can. Oh, you're all right, Catherine, my lovely. No. If you let me know what you're interested in, what you're wanting, I can look at postage anyway.
Yeah.
And let you know posted, because the post, I don't think it's going to be high. It just depended. Yeah. But I don't think it'll be that high, my lovely. So if you want something, just let me know, and I can check postage and send it out to you, my lovely. That's not a problem for us. Oh.
West Yorkshire Batley Hospital.
West Yorkshire Batley Hospital too. Is that the one where Swip went to, Yvonne?
I think it were.
Is that the one Swip went to?
Yeah, one that Swip and White Rose went to.
No worries, Catherine, my lovely. West Yorkshire Batley Hospital too. I think
you've read that one twice.
I know. I think we're on it. We're gonna look about going to the hospital. But I just want to make sure cars going to be parked in a safe location. Yeah, I think I just want to make sure cars parked in a safe location, so we might have to park it quite a bit away. Only problem is then I can't get Big Red into scooter into hospital. So we'll play that by ear. West Yorkshire has a lot of haunted places, so does everywhere really. But I suppose West Yorkshire be easier for ETA to go. Yeah, it is. How far's West Yorkshire?
Batley. Batley.
I don't know where Batley is. Right. Give me an area. Leeds, Doncaster.
No, Doncaster, South Yorkshire.
Right.
Leeds, York, Wakefield.
Yeah.
That way.
That's all right. They're not far places. They're not far. Looking forward to Friday night though, to meeting up with Alan, because we've not worked with Alan since we did church. So it was a couple of weeks back, weren't it? When we met Tracy. But I know Yvette can't make it tomorrow. Could John just drop you off first with Big Red Links? I think what he'd have to do is drop me off. Big Red won't even go into the building. I'm going to have to walk around this building. So I've got to plan it so I can rest up. Huddersfield's fine. I've got to plan it so I'm rested up. I think this week is one of the reasons why I've not gone out is because I did feel twinges coming in at weekend after Friday's invest. And knowing where we're going tomorrow was a big thing for me because I know I'm going to be laid up after the fight, but I need to make sure that I was physically ready for being on my sticks for that length of time. What are you smirking at?
Nothing.
You are. You are.
Got fish and chips repeating.
Nice.
No, top way, not bottom way.
Oh, not even little blue. No, not even little blue would go inside. I don't think there's too much. Yeah. There's a lot of old mess on the floor that everybody's made. So no. So for places where I'm going to need mistakes. What's the matter? What's on my floor?
Nothing. I can't stop yawning.
I thought there were a spider on my floor then. John grinning like a Cheshire Cat. No, he is. He'd be sat here trumping or burping or whatever and then laughing. Is Fifi being naughty? No, she's laid on top of the chair just giving us dirty looks at minute. Proper smirk. I know it's a proper smirk.
Oh, burping.
Do you know? So, yes. Secret pooping. No. He is. And then he's going to blame me like he didn't shed.
I didn't blame you. Oh, wait, he didn't shed when he did that. I walked into it.
I didn't trump really. I were only messing.
Even dog looks disgusted at you.
Oh dear. But so next big one after this one is Ashbourne.
Town Hall.
Yeah. Fifi's like, ew. Quick doing EVP. Oh dear. But evening, Gemma, my lovely lady.
Nice to turn up.
Get him told, Gemma, get him told. But yeah, Friday,
Ducking your wages.
I'm going to take, I might be to where we're going, depending on weather, but I might need to take my wheelchair because I'm going to need somewhere to sit down Friday, I think. So I'm going to have to take my wheelchair with me. So at least then I can sit down and I can get round place. So you need one of them golf chairs that you can sit and rest whenever, regardless of what's there. Thing is, though, Steve, it's carrying it.
Yeah, I wasn't the last month. You weren't, Scotty.
It's carrying the stuff because I can't lift it. I can't carry either. So it makes it more difficult, doesn't it?
It's difficult for me to carry it, holding camera in one hand and whatever.
Yeah. So
I'll have to look for one of them chairs. You know them chairs that you like.
Asbat, just piss off.
Oh,
I'll be all right. We've looked at these little stools before.
I mean, them chairs that fold up, but then they're like on a strap, so you can put them on your back.
Yeah, but I think we've looked at them before, and they were no good, if you remember.
Good to talk to you both. I'm an avid watcher fan, but only of the YouTube.
The first day you posted your. Oh, bless my lovely Deborah. Oh, wow. Well, you'll be happy to know, Deborah, tomorrow night we are live right here on YouTube land.
Right now.
So hopefully you'll be able to join us tomorrow, Deborah. Be lovely that, because we are at Derby Jail tomorrow, my lovely lady. So where we're looking. Evening, Nikki. All right, my love.
Backpack chair, yeah.
Backpack chair, camping chair. We've tried them before, but it's
Shakes fist.
Evening, Nikki. Evening, Maureen, my lovely. I'm excited. Rebecca.
Excited?
I'm excited too, because I think it's going to be a really. I just can't wait for it. Just can't wait for it. I'm wondering if I'm going to get spooked. This might be the first location I might go. We're off to Derby Jail tomorrow, Nikki. Should be live on here about 8:30. That's the size and weight of an umbrella.
See?
We'll see. Don't shake fists at me, Gemma. I'll tell Lindsay. Oh, dear.
Why is everyone exiting?
It's just pretty exciting. But yeah, I just think I'm wondering what I don't know. I don't want to think I'm gonna get spooked, but I don't know, because if John does go off to do a lone vigil, that means I've got to go and do a lone vigil.
Well, not necessarily, because there's gonna be somebody there, isn't there?
Yes, but I want to be brave. So I'm going to push myself, and at least I know that's okay, Rebecca. At least I know I'm in a safe location. It's not like we're in a wood somewhere where anybody could just walk in.
So you're not doing a lone vigil in Wombwell Woods when we go there?
No, I'm not doing not in Wombwell Woods. No, I won't do a lone vigil. Even if you say I can see you. No, so that's a no.
That'll be me then.
Oh, you can't do a lone vigil.
Why?
Not if I'm with you. You're going to have to take me back to the car.
No, but you've already said we're not going there on our own, are we?
Well, you might want to go on your own.
Before I got my scooter, that was a walking stick. Oh, that's an idea.
What's that?
Shooting stick to use before I got my scooter. That was handy, doubles up as a walking stick. It's like a walking stick, but it's got like a little seat on top, so you can sit on the seat.
All right.
On it.
That might come in handy if I'd still have to use one crutch and that stick though. You're trying to turn camera, aren't you?
No. Yeah.
John laughs after Lindsay. That place is horrible. I hate it. Wombwell Woods is very spooky. Don't push yourself, Lindsay. It might hurt. I'll push myself to do a lone vigil. I will do that. Maybe two. Depending. Yeah, I might do condemn Mansell. I was just about to start singing the Womble song. You'll never catch me in that place again. Will you ever go back on to Wombwell then, Nikki?
Haven't ever done Convicts Tunnel.
You've done Convicts. I want to do Convicts Tunnel, but John says the only problem with me doing Convicts Tunnel is I'll only get to the bottom level.
Yeah, you'll not get up.
I can't get up to
middle level,
top levels, because it's a hill like that. I think I need to go and get a new scooter. I need one of them like
climbing equipment
wheels.
so we can like winch you up.
Yeah, get me on a winch. Sounds good. So we're going to invest in some climbing stuff.
Like Bear Grylls.
Might do camping in Wombwell Woods when summer comes. Do a night camp. See, thing is, if you camp in winter, people can see your tent and everything. There's no way. I'll get your address and send it you next week if you would like. It's got a nice comfy leather seat. You'll have to let me know how much you want for it, my lovely. I'm not, because I know they're expensive to buy.
Harness.
Get a harness. What, like a set of reins or something so you can, a quaddy type thing. But I need like a bike, like a 3-wheeler, I think.
Oh, I could just get
one that folds up so it can go through gaps.
We could give him all a laugh and I could try and get a piggy bike.
Oh, no. No. I'd squash you. I'd rather you than me. See, John loved the idea.
They're like Bear Grylls.
Okay, go. In hell. I said, I didn't swear.
Oh,
what you mulling at?
Lindsay the Hell's Angel.
I were, we once saw, it were that motorbike, weren't it? But it were mobility scooter, but it were a motorbike and it were like an Harley. And it were right good. It were in Chesterfield, that one though. Wombwell Hell, more like.
Hell.
What about Naked in the Woods? No! I'd scare animals. A quad bike, like Yvonne said. Yeah, I like a quaddy type bike. I need it with a backrest though, that's the problem. You're welcome, I'll send you some adhesive jute with it too. Oh, bless, thank you, Peter. But no, we'll discuss it in Chit Chat anyway, not in Chit Chat, in private, my lovely, if that's okay. What you're looking for? See, that one looks all right. Oh, I've took it off you.
Look, you see, you're pressing buttons again. Is that one? That looks like a Vespa.
Not that one.
Oh, you clicked on it.
No, I meant that one there. Look, it looks like it folds up really flat, so you don't have to lift it.
It's not going to cross out though with little wheels, is it?
But they're all the same. I need that car.
That looks like what we used to that car with Brum. They used to call that car with Brum.
Brum the car. 2,700 for that.
For a scooter.
Buy me 4 of them. Do you know? But again, wheels are tiny. It's not going to go. This is the thing. They're so night, Nicky.
Night, Nicky.
They're so expensive. These scooters to buy. That one's a good one. But there's no backrest on it.
There is.
I want that.
You want that?
I want that.
It's an off-road mobility scooter.
An off-road mobility scooter. That's what I want. How much?
£3.5 grand. Mini crosser mobility scooter.
We'll keep his eye out for one cheaper. Take care, Nikki, my lovely. Christmas present. I know. Not be this year.
Not from me.
Not be this year. But I think that's what I want. So that's what I think I need. Something like that, you know. Oh. Only problem you've got there with that is we went to 9 Ladies other day, didn't we? We drove down to 9 Ladies and we were set to go into 9 Ladies, but when we got these styles, so you can't. The scooter's just too heavy to lift over, and it don't come apart that much.
What did we miss? Well, I wonder, Jonas, what tree? A Christmas tree.
If Jonas, what tree? He knows what tree. They are expensive. I've seen them where you pay them off bit by bit. They're more expensive. Oh, I wouldn't do that. I won't get out on tick. It's just not worth it because you end up paying more than what the actual thing is, and then by the time you've paid it all off, it's knackered. So.
If I'd have said which one, I'd have bought wrong one down. Not that one.
Not that one. I want that one. Dear. But get a monster truck, just ride over everything. I would. I ride over everything with my scooter.
And car.
And car, yeah. I curbed it the other day and then I blew the tyre up. I have a powered wheelchair. My scooter is a trike. That's road legal and does... Wow. That's a good one at 16 miles per hour.
I never keep up with that.
No, you wouldn't. Mine only goes... Well, actually, Big Red's supposed to go 8 miles an hour.
Yeah, one that comes
but
apart,
because
getting out of the car. It is.
Everywhere we've gone with it...
It is, Sam.
I've cracked underneath. It's quite battered and bruised a little bit.
Is there one on called a Twingo or something? They have more wheels.
Well, I don't know, Sarah. You'll have to Google Twingo. Yeah, Big Red's added. Big Red is solid. But she should have gone 8 miles an hour, but she only goes, night, Rebecca, my lovely.
Night, Rebecca.
Yeah, Gemma, I can drive.
Not very well.
I can drive very well. I just struggle to drive.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't mean you're a bad driver. Oh, no. I mean you struggle to drive.
I know what you meant. I don't concentrate when I'm driving. I have to have music on quite loud, and I pay no attention to what's around me whatsoever. When I'm driving, John poops himself when I'm driving. But I know I'm a safe driver, even though I'm oblivious to things going off, if that makes sense. But yes, I can drive. Just can't drive far. I attempted to drive to Daughters about 3 weeks ago, and it's too far. Too many hills. I need to get the... steering on handlebars on steering wheel, because definitely need an off-road model. I do, yes, with your mobility tools too. It must be hard. It is, because car's automatic. I got an automatic car to make it easier for me, and when we first got it, I were all right because it is just a case of sliding my foot over, but now it's too painful to slide my foot, and when we're going downhill, I have to hover my foot over the brake, which you're not supposed to, but I have to, and I get shooting pains up to my back. Last time I went out, I got to the top of the road and I nearly ended up crying and phoning John back up to come and help me, but I pushed through it. And then when I did get to Daughters, I was scared to come home then, and I got to drive all the way back home on my own. Even though it's only a 10-minute drive, it's just too far.
Will get me.
Evening, Kelly. That's what I want to learn in because of issues. I can't change gear. Yeah, I mean, I love automatics. Crap in winter, but I love automatics.
Tank tracks, that's a right idea. Tank tracks.
I do, Steve. That's what I do need. But yeah, no. But do you know, I can't believe the difference Big Red has made and Little Blue has made, because they've given me more freedom. And what did I say? More, I can do things myself. Independence. They're my independence then. Especially when it comes to going out and investigating and stuff like that. Because without them, I wouldn't be able to go on investigations. John would be doing it all on his own. Strip it down to a mini digger.
Strip down a mini digger.
Oh, strip down a mini digger.
Not strip it down too. Basically just take the digging bit off it.
I've been with ETA for quite some time now. Guy. You have, Kelly. Yeah, we've done investigations with you and Swift. We're on about you actually earlier, just saying about the hospital that you went to. Me and John might be going in a couple of weeks to the hospital. So I've got a brand new automatic
diesel Chiron Volkswagen.
Are they big? Are they big enough to put my scooter in back then?
Oh, I've got a brand new combiner, obviously.
They are a wonderful thing.
Oh, I just broke everything.
Diesel Chiron. I'm going to have a look at style on them cars because I need something to put. I've got to have a lift put into the back of the car to lift scooter in or out. And my car's too small. So I'm looking for a bigger car so I can have a what is it? An elevator.
Elevator.
You know what I mean? Have you seen the video of the guy drifting and speeding in the mobility scooter with an engine in? No, I've not seen that. Is that on YouTube? Yeah, my chair goes straight in.
That's a Chiron.
But it's the boot space. You know, if I look at boot space, Big Red won't fit in back of that.
Has it got a big boot on it?
You'll have to share that, Sam. You have to either send me a link or share it. I'm cramping my leg. This is all I do all day. I always fidget.
Ooh, it looks like it's
Get some gas. My dad, LOL. Oh, wow. And it's still got your 3 seats. They're your 3 seats then.
It's changed to a 7-seater as well then.
It's a usual people carrier. I'm having one of them.
We had a PT Cruiser, but boots aren't very big on PT.
Boots aren't big enough on a PT Cruiser. I love my PT Cruisers.
I felt like something.
I get same as my dad. It's too hard. When we went out as your dad, Kelly, I tried waist high van. It's too high for me to get in. I'd hurt myself getting in and out of van. So no.
Yeah, just a look at boot. Looks like a big boot. We'll
You're gonna have to save that because
Volkswagen Chiron.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Peter. We'll be having the same cars.
What colour's yours? We'll get the same colour.
No, I want bright orange.
I want that green next.
You want green. You can get a small one. Yeah, I know your dad said, but it's not that. It's the height at the front. It's getting in and out of it. Even smaller vans, like your dad said, it's still the height's going to be there, Kel.
Sam can't share it. Only mods can.
Mod can find it. If any of our mods can find that video, if you can share it either in Chit Chat or on live or whichever, be very grateful. If not, I'll have a look for it afterwards. Oh, Eddie, it sounds like it stopped raining.
No, it was bouncing down earlier. It weren't good.
Check my shed.
Still there.
Shed still there. I had a Vauxhall mocha and that
Was
useless to get my chair in. Yeah. No, some aren't designed. I mean...
Yeah, that one you went to, Kelly, where Van got done. Batley.
Yeah. Batley Hospital, I think it is.
We're going to have to go and check it out first.
Yeah. But what colour pink? We were a red one, Amy. It were red and she had heated seats. Heated leather seats, and she were absolutely gorgeous. She just were cost us a fortune, especially for parts. Cheers, Chris, my lovely. I shall go watch that afterwards.
The only good thing about our PT Cruiser is there was 2 different models, and one of them had the battery in engine compartment, and that was what ours were. So when we had to replace battery, it weren't that expensive. Other one, battery were under passenger seat, and it were like 100 odd quid for a battery.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It were. Chris is the link king. He is the link king. Chris is like Jack Lightning when he comes to finding links. It's very quick. So yeah. But yeah, so I think, well, is anybody else got anything to say?
Apart from Lindsay?
I don't shut up. Somebody put that other day. I was laughing. I couldn't stop laughing actually because they were world's fastest scooter. I was laughing because somebody were watching one of our Chit Chat lives back. No, we were in shed and we were doing experiment night. I can see you in a red one for sure, definitely. And somebody commented on chat. We're after live had ended, and she put, "Shh, be quiet. I can't hear anything." And I know she would. Honestly, it's me because obviously I talk all apps and everything else when we're doing them. And I had to comment and I put, "It's not live, otherwise I would have shut up." Bless her. And then she deleted a comment, and I wish she hadn't done because I thought it was so funny that I love it when you tell me to shut up. Spirit Box tells me to shut up. Apps tell me to shut up. Well, they don't. They tell me to shush. Yeah, I remember. Oh, yeah. I fly ROC aircraft. So I had it for taking my planes out. Wow. Do you still fly then, Peter? Do you still take planes out?
Phineas. Yeah, radio control.
Oh, radio control. Oh, I thought you meant you flew planes.
Yeah, I don't. But no, it's radio control.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, if you love it. Shh.
Yeah, no worries, Kelly, we will do.
Oh, dear me. Shh. Shh. That's all that. Do you know if they start saying that, I'll send you an off-road scooter pic. Oh, yeah, please, Chris. I just hope it's not a chunk. I need one like an Harry Potter one, you know, like that bus, when that bus like squeezes and then it like goes. That's what I need, but I need it to do that with me on it. Then it might squash me and put me into a different shape. It's on eBay. Oh, you have to send it me, Chris.
You sent it yet?
Oh,
that's where I have sent you. Oh.
Do you know?
She only reads half of what. She reads. I
read what I can see. Does the SLS camera ever surprise you? To be honest, Deanna, we've not really used SLS as much as what I'd wish we'd had used it. So far. But it's only because of the weather. We've not been able to take it on.
When we're outside, it's difficult with weather at the minute.
It's weather at the minute because you don't want it getting wet or damp.
Well, 3D printing, that fascinates me. That.
We're taking it tomorrow. We're gonna have everything: SLS, thermal, alt bowls. We're having some video cameras set up, and stuff, aren't we? Around the place. So hopefully afterwards, we're not going to edit any video. We're just going to put them on as is, because then we're not going to be cropping and
the night bus
stuff. The night bus, that were it. The night bus. You can again indoors investigations. I missed that. Miss what we're being said.
I think I'm sure about SLS camera can use it on indoor investigations.
Yeah. So John's flashy balls. But yeah, it's we're about going to go. I think I've heard of that one, Kelly. We have a 3D printer in our classroom. We can pay for the cost of the plastic and use it. Wow.
You'll be making all sorts then, Scott.
I know you will. John will be sending you blueprints to make and then getting you to bring it home.
I'll be getting to make me a case for my spirit box I'm going to make and have ETA cut out of it.
You have to send him money as well.
I know.
It would scare the crap out of me.
What, my flashy balls?
Do you know?
Not that scary.
Yeah, I do like the SLS. I have took on board on what people have said
about it
and about mapping in and
but we are aware that Microsoft's
made to map in.
The Microsoft. Go on, not the program. Well, yeah, the program that used that Microsoft designed. Like Brett said from Above Paranormal when Sam and them
Sam
were on.
said it as well.
Rather Sam or Brett.
I think it was Sam that said it. SLS.
It's actually made to map in, so it's always searching to map something in. So if sometimes indents in walls it can take in, or door frames or furniture.
So you do have to be careful.
You have to be careful. You have to do and try and debunk it. But there is another one, another program that you can use called FAST.
Is that what we use?
FAAST or FASST, one or other.
Is that what we use?
Well, that's what I'm going to start using. I don't know if that. I mean, it's going to be a similar thing, but I don't know if it's as vigorous at trying to map things in as.
Sam, are you still in chat? Have you heard of that one? I don't know if Sam's gone. Only because I know who's come live, and I don't know if Sam might have popped across. Fast, I think. Yeah, it was Brett. Yeah. But Sam, what about that other one? What John's just been on about now? What's your thoughts on that one? No, the SLS, if it surprised me.
I think it's FASST.
What's your take on that one? Is a program to use, Sam?
It's rather Microsoft's one.
Or is it something?
Flexible action and articulated skeleton toolkit. What it stands for? So I don't know. I don't know if that one's any better or not, but we'll give them both a try.
Yeah, we'll try them and see. I mean, again, we're gonna have to be careful where we're using it, because in Dead Man's Cell, obviously there's walls, bricks are all. There could be an hole-in-one at bricks that it's going to pick up as a head.
Remember we watched one other day, didn't we? And you could see
you could see where it was. I haven't heard of it, but it could be interesting. Yeah, it could be.
It's just a different software. Obviously, you're still using SLS Connect camera. It's the same setup. It's just a different software. So we've got them both now. So we'll try them both, and we'll just try and debunk.
I mean, we did see one other day when we were watching it, and it showed you, and you could see where it had mapped the heading.
Yeah.
And it were actually like a doll's head or something on top at cupboard, and you could see where it had actually mapped it in. So again, but we wouldn't necessarily jump on and say, well, it's not because it's mapped it in. Again, it's up to investigators who are investigating at that moment, I think.
And it might not have been. That's only our opinion.
Our opinion.
That we're mapping that in.
I have 3 FMD printers. A resin printer, which is my favourite. I'll send you some pics of prints I've done recently.
Yeah, definitely, Peter.
Oh, definitely, Peter. Thank you. It's amazing, my lovely. Do you know, Peter? You're going to be sending us all sorts.
I was only sending pictures of it.
No, I know, but that's what I mean. With SLS, there's ways you can try and see whether it's a real person or not, because you can put your hand through front, can't you? And if it gets rid of it.
Yeah, sometimes I know it glitches a lot. Xbox software.
But I still love the SLS camera. I still do.
But
I find it
like they said the other night, Brett, Sam, and Andy all said it's not perfect, but nothing we use is. It's all experimental, and it's good to use with other equipment, not just solely on its own. but using it with other equipment to validate responses you get.
So if we were using that, say,
and so we got a REM pod down on floor, and we got.
So in condemned mans, we could have REM pod, flashy balls on bed.
Yeah.
And then stand back with
and we'll set
camera.
SLS cameras going off. We're pointing towards REM pod. REM pod goes off, and there's a stick figure showing up. Well, that's like validating the two, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just something to validate.
But no, I enjoy everything that paranormal teams use. I think. I just find it so fascinating on the interaction that you can get coming through. Do you know? I mean, when we were watching Sam the other day, and he were on about that Taskmaster. Is that Task? Yeah, Tascam. That's my next buy after Christmas.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. Cheers for that, Sam. That just cost me 87 quid. Thanks, mate.
£88. But I want one of them because I like the sound of what they can do alongside a normal an EVP recorder.
It's like an EVP, but it's demonic.
Do you want to explain? I can't explain how that's going to work, but you can explain it better than me.
What do you mean?
With Tascam and your normal EVP recorder and how it works.
Well, if you record them both, the Tascam, as Sam will tell anybody, and if you watch their live other night, it picks up everything. And it's
even a fart in a lift.
I think our chat's broke. Either that, or we just like nobody was like, oh, just leave them to it. They'll chat to themselves for half an hour. Let me just make sure chat's not broke.
It's not broken. They're listening. They don't have to type.
Yeah, they're all going, God, will she ever shut up?
Oh dear. You can mash in a minute if you want. That tea's gone cold.
An evil P.
Our chat has broke on screen.
Yeah, you see.
We do apologise. I've stopped. You stopped it. Do you know? Now we've got to go back now, look. Yeah, I bought a Boss 4 channel recorded and got it today. You're going to have to go back up.
Yeah, sorry. I've got to go back, see if Sam's written anything about that. See, they're all just talking to themselves.
Yeah, I would be nervous using it around... Right, that's where we were.
Yeah. Anyway, cheers, Sam, for costing me 83 quid. 88 quid. Yeah, but that Tascam, it's... I can't remember. I put it with studio.
Don't ask me. I was watching, but because in one ear and out other until it comes to... I can't remember
how they put it now. Studio quality. Some radio stations apparently use it when they're out and about recording to play on radio. It's that good quality. So
evil P and falls in a lift. It's an evil P.
And so it's like an EVP recorder. Some of them you learn what we all think's voices, but it might be a coat rustling, you know, as they move.
But you'd hear the coat, wouldn't you?
But the actual picks that up as the coat rustling. It doesn't change it into a voice. It also saves it in WAV format. So it's not compressing it. It's a different, you know, like the MP3 format.
Yeah.
That's a compressed format. So it's compressing the audio. So you're losing quality. WAV's a bigger file.
Right.
So you don't lose any quality in recording.
Sam, you're my new best friend. Lindsay's off for the night again. I'm off where? I'm off in Wappyland. In Lindsay's bubble. That's where I am.
It's an evil P. It's just
an evil P.
Demonic
so
one.
I'm going to call that every time we go out now. I'm just going to end up calling that an evil P. I don't even know why I said evil P.
Lost less sound.
Lost less sound. That matter.
I think Chris is joining you in Wappyland. I must admit, as soon as you've lost plot, as views have gone up.
Oh dear. Some like the Zoom H2 recorder, but I think the Tascam.
I remember you saying it's better build quality.
Hello, Yorkshire folk. Hello, Darwin. How are you, my love? I hope you're okay. Thank you for popping along.
Yep, so that's his next investment.
Compressed WAV format. Yes, Chris, that's correct. Dear me, shiver me timbers.
Go back and watch Brett and Sam and Andy's.
Yeah, that were really good. That were really.
They were discussing different paranormal equipment.
All sorts, weren't they? So yeah, you've got me, Scotty. What was that? You've got me. You've lost me, Scotty. I'm old school. Oh dear me, evil P and farts in a lift.
Watching Judge
you know,
Rinder.
I love Judge Rinder. I can smell a fart in a lift. I can smell a lie like a fart in a lift. That's it.
We said we can all smell a fart in a lift.
Oh, come on, guys, give us some thumbs up. Even if you're just watching it background, thumbs up, please. Muchly appreciated.
Or thumbs down. Don't matter.
That's why I love my old Olympus audio recorder. It records in waves format. Well, I think ours is we've got Olympus, haven't we?
We've got Olympus.
But we have it because there's 3 settings on as Olympus, and we always set it to the medium one. So it's not on low, it's not on high, it's on medium. But when I get the task cam, I don't know whether to put it on high. I'll ask Sam. I always use wave format because M3 will compress and take out some low tones, and that's what you don't want. Yeah. Evening, PJ. How are you, PJ? My lovely?
Yeah, we have that one, which is the Olympus.
He don't know. It's just
VN731PC.
Don't have a like on screen. If you press X, not to take us off,
that one.
It'll take you to where you can leave your thumbs up, Craig, my lovely.
Which is just a digital voice recorder. It's no brand.
I will keep there, but
I'm not sure if this one. I'm just gonna have a look. If this one records in WAV.
How can you tell?
I have no idea. I can't remember how it works.
Do you know? Eh, dear me. Thank you, everybody, for leaving its thumbs.
No, there's a menu on it somewhere.
See, don't even. It's I could do this. I'm only messing. Oh, I can't get comfortable. Do you know?
I'll work it out, but I think
there's. What's that?
The 821 hours the software problem. Yeah, this is a 731.
So it doesn't that have software problem then? Lindsay, kisses.
Well, this one is quite a good recorder actually. It's a lot better quality.
And what's that one?
I don't know.
It's not
a branded one.
Oh. And has that only got one setting, that one? That's high all the time. You can't change settings on this one.
No.
Right. That's what I like. That's why I like to use them both. Because when you've got one on high setting and one on medium setting, again, both, it's that validation from both. I'd like them both to pick up same. But to be honest, there's only been, I think, 2 EVPs that we've used, isn't they?
Yeah,
we've got two EVPs we've used.
I can't work that one out. I'll have to get instructions back out. Donuts, yeah, I'll have some donuts.
We've caught 2 EVPs, but not strong ones, were they?
No, we've not any Class A, what they call Class A EVPs.
And a lot of EVPs that we do catch, it sounds like it sounds like a tut. It sounds like a couple of tuts. So you can't. Again, I think it's something that the recorders picked up when we're out.
That one. Oh no, I'm reporting somebody.
Don't report. I started monogramming 5 years ago, and I never make myself anything. Need to make the ETA, the super
USA.
The USA Parafam. It is Parafam now. It is Parafam. Hashtag US Parafam and UK Parafam. I'll have to put US UK before Parafam.
Why? Just throw Parafam. Doesn't matter where we live, does it?
That's what I'm saying. You could put initials of your own country, what you're in, couldn't you? Mm-hmm. And then put Parafam afterwards. So it don't matter where you are in Will, because you're all part of it anyway.
Okay.
Do you know it's getting hot in here? It's getting hot in here. Is that a song, that?
No, I didn't change it to Parafam. Somebody else said Parafam, and I said I preferred that. I have 2 Panasonics that are close to the DR60, and I'm sorry I bought them because they were
really expensive. Yeah.
I mean, them DR6s are just ridiculous amounts of money.
We do, Scotty. We do have a lot of Malaysian paraffin. We do. Yeah, I think we've got paraffin all over, which is really amazing.
Even as far as Barnsley.
Oh dear, no. Are you gonna mash? I'll look in what had popped up on top of my screen.
Necrophonic.
Paraffin sounds good.
Once you've got it on, just press start and reverb, and that's it. And then
you don't have to do any settings or anything. It'll just come up. And it reminds me so much of paraffin. Burn, baby, burn.
If I can find it.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, I've kicked my cocoa. It's bottled though, so it's got a lid on it.
What so
I'm just going to show.
Our top 3 are UK, USA, and Malaysia. Last I checked. Wow, Scotty.
That's a Necrophonic. So you just press the reverb, and it goes red.
That's amazing, Scotty.
Press the start, and there you go. It goes off.
And if that says any words now, I'll cry. John Lindsay, the audio recorder I use that captures all our awesome EVPs is the Olympus VN4100 PC.
Don't be telling her that. We wanted one of them next.
Well, we will be investigating if you do. No, I wouldn't. That's one. I don't think I'd like to investigate where there'd been a fire, to be honest. I don't think.
Depends where.
Depends where in here. I have super glue all over my fingers building this box. Now I know how Steve Huff feels. I've got glue all over my fingers because I've stuck my nails on, and I've got glue all over my fingers. So I'm matching you. I definitely know how Steve Huff feels. It's a wonderful life. Oh, wonderful life's come in to chat. Hello, my lovely. I thought Gemma were telling me to sing a song. Hope you're all right, my lovely.
No, we don't get a copyright.
What you doing?
Strike.
Why?
You were ad. I'm putting that back on in case chat. You wanted a cup of tea, didn't you?
I would have coffee, but I'm best having tea unless we've got decaf cough.
No, we ain't going to decaf coffee.
And we've got no decaf cough. Do you know?
You know what she's with, don't you?
Always ready to sing me, Joanne. Let's sing together. It's a wonderful life. It is a wonderful life. It is. It is. Crazy. So, yeah. I've been singing Christmas songs all day in my head, and then I've got them stuck in my head, and I can't get them out now. Lindsay, love it, love it, love it. There was a song like that, though, weren't they? That love it, love it. Or am I thinking of something different ones? Let's crack out the karaoke, kid. Crack it out, crack it out. I love karaoke. I can't sing. I sound like a cat's choir when I start singing. But I do love a karaoke. I'll only do it in my own house, though. I would never, ever, unless I were absolutely plastered, do it out in public. Behind closed doors, I'll sing on my karaoke. Good evening. Sorry about the fingers. Good evening, the UK Terry family. Hope you're well, my lovelies. Thank you for joining. Let's hear your... Oh, no. I'm a mixture between Alison Moyet, Bee Gees, and who's I pitched, and him who sang, We're Walking in the Air. Alan Jones. So there you go. You heard a little bit of my beautiful angelic voice there. It's amazing. I'm ready to dance. Hey dear. Hope you're well, Terry family. I've been playing some of the old Christmas crooners today, Bing Crosby, Nat King Cole, and even a bit of Doris Day. I love Doris Day. I love the old stuff. Love the old stuff. Michael in car today when we were going across to Ashley's, he says to me, he says, I want. I can't. Who did Michael say he wanted? In car today. Swooner, singer. Frank Sinatra. Michael wants Frank Sinatra, so I'm going to get him Frank Sinatra's Greatest Hits. It's great in Sydney, but snow at Christmas. Have they managed to get all fires under control yet, Wonderful Life? Or are they still, is it still dangerous? Yeah, Old Blue Eyes. Michael was singing them all in car. So I'm going to get him a CD for Christmas. Lindsay sounds like a boy's choir.
Give over.
I sound like something worse. Nothing dangerous. Oh, that's all right, my lovely. So much damage. Love Robbie Williams' new song this year. Which one? Because he's doing the one for Jesus, which I heard him sing other night. I don't know if that's his new Christmas song. Or I hadn't heard it. I was watching him on telly. Reindeer. Oh, I don't think I've heard that. One. I heard him singing. The one he did for Jesus.
This little head keeps popping
up.
And what are you doing?
I forgot even who we were on telly with. I watched it on telly.
Spicy.
Fit as Effie is. You're a Robbie fan.
What about me then?
You are, my lovely. You are. Robbie Williams is trying to compete with Michael Bublé. They are both amazing. They are. I do like Bublé though, but I do like Robbie. Come on, Lad Baby, all the way. Lad Baby's got to get to number. It's same song though. It's still Sausage Roll. They needed to do. She does want to come on camera, Chris.
Just say look. Oh.
Don't let her lick your face. You dirty dog. You dirty dog. What are you doing? What you doing? Scared of mommy. Yeah, Lad Baby. Like I said with Lad Baby though, he should have released a new song. I think that Sausage Rolls ain't going to do it again for number one. I think he should have released a new song, and I think that would have got to number one easy.
Sit down.
Chris, you can have her if you want.
If you have Doug, you have to take Lindsay with you though.
You'd soon bring me back.
You bring Doug back at home. Bring both of them back.
Behave, Fifi. You're being a pain. Jeez. Miss Lickalot. My power bank is worrying me. I'm scared what happens when it hits 100%.
I read it quick and I thought it said my power boat. I'm thinking, it's a bit posh anyway, power boat.
Power boat. Power bank. I don't think it's hit 100% yet as it's got. I'd be blimey. I'm old fashioned. I couldn't tell you anyone who's in the charts. Lad Baby, they did a song like they big on YouTube. Really big on YouTube.
Very funny.
Some stunts he's done to his wife and what she's done back to him. It's just crazy. I absolutely love him. I'd kill John if he ever did it, but I think they're brilliant. And they released a song last year called I Love Sausage Rolls, and it were rip off of which song were it?
Jones, yeah.
I love sausage rolls. That song. Fifi is lovely. Pain in the ass. You're licking. I know some more thinking about a Sunshine Cruiser. Kai and I sing the Michael Bublé Indiana Men's version of Baby It's Cold Outside. Love that Christmas song. I'll have to watch.
They are funny.
Oh, they are. They're really funny.
I mean, Halloween, he told his wife, he came back and he said, ring your mum up to look after kids. I'm taking you away to a spa for the weekend. And it one of them Scarefest spas. We're on to spa.
Jonas Brothers like it Christmas. It's good, it is. But best one, well, not best, they're all good. But she'd asked him to put a safety gate in house. We built this city, that were it. She'd asked him to I'd go shopping and get another safety gate, and she'd gone out and she'd come back in, and he'd got the safety gate, and what he'd done is he said that he was sick to death of spending about 40-50 quid on safety gates, so he just chopped dooring off, so it had got so the door became the safety gate, but she was missing top off. It was just a face with just a picture, but it was genuine when they first started. Now it's not as genuine because they're both no, they're not. It is genuine, but they're like they both do it to each other now. But yeah, I do. See you, Steve, my lovely. Have a good day.
Steve.
Night, sweetheart. Oh, it's night time, isn't it? Evening, John. How are you, my love? Sweet dreams.
So yeah, they are very funny.
They are. So, oh dear.
What?
Them chips. Shouldn't have had chips for tea.
Take the C off for chips. What you got?
Hips. Night, darling. See you soon.
Was that a Slimming World thing, that?
Yeah, on Slimming World. When I were a consultant, we used to talk about chips. We said, what were it? Something about chips, and then take the C off chips, and what do you get? Hips, and that's where all the chips go. The chips go on your hips. But no. They were right good in my Slimming World group. I've just come up to bed and can do with a cup now to go back downstairs and make a cuppa, or go back downstairs and make a cuppa.
See, Lynn doesn't have that problem because then she sends me back downstairs.
I do just send John back downstairs to make me a cup of tea. I think I will make myself a cup of tea. Yes, get a cup of tea. I've got a nice cup of tea. I have a drop of whiskey in this, actually. Might help me sleep.
You ain't got any whiskey.
Yours have.
I have. It's not whiskey anyway. Get it right.
Take the kettle upstairs. Good idea. Good idea. What is it?
Bourbon. Well, it's JD, isn't it? J Daniels. That gentleman Jack.
Nice in a cup of tea. I need to get some Baileys though.
No, we don't.
So I can have Baileys coffee.
She buys this Baileys every year, right? She has about 3 coffees, and then bottle sits here for 6 months.
Same as me, John. The wife wears the trousers in our house.
I wear them. She just tells me which ones.
I don't. It makes me sound so bad. Get that whip.
I am a bitch.
I asked my mum for a kettle. I'd just buy one, Scotty, and just sneak it upstairs. Tea, coffee, sugar, milk.
You don't want one. You don't want a kettle. You want what you want to get. So I can't have a kettle, but can I have one of them? What they call them?
Teammates.
Them ones where you just put them like bullet things in.
Oh, them coffee capsule things.
Coffee capsule.
Baileys. Try Sheridan's. You won't want Baileys. Ooh. Is that like a creamy liqueur then, that Sheridan's?
Them Nespresso things, are they? Whatever. Get one of them, Scotty.
Chris, is Sheridan's like is it like a coffee liqueur, like, well, not coffee, like a creamy liqueur like Baileys? I just happened to have some Red Rose brand tea. Red Rose, I've never heard of Red Rose brand tea.
Oh, you know you're little.
What's Red Rose brand tea?
I don't know, but you'll want some now.
Cream and liqueur. I'll have a look for that one. Red Rose brand tea. I've never heard of that. We have Tetley's or Yorkshire. It's not PG tips, but it'll do. Not PG tips are okay, but Yorkshire and Tetley's are just as good.
Won't stop mentioning in chat these new things because she'll just be sending me out looking for them tomorrow.
Maybe I'll ask for
Christmas. Nespresso, whatever I can't remember what they're called, Scotty, but you just put like a capsule thing in them, don't you? And then you fill them with water, and it's like a coffee machine. Put your cup under it, makes it coffee.
Now, like a good old cup of Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire tea with Yorkshire puddings and jam. Can't beat Yorkshire tea. Can't. I like Yorkshire tea. Even though I only dip tea, I put my milk in first, then my tea bag, wiggle my tea bag, take it out, and then it's just like milk. Dirty. Don't you say dirty because you have your tea exactly the same. Tassimo.
Yeah, Nespresso pods. Yeah. Them.
Pods, them pod thing. What did you call them?
Bullet. It's because somebody, I think that's what they called in America.
A bullet. Can I have a bullet, please?
Anybody in America, do they call them Nespresso?
You naughty dog.
Do they call them Nespresso bullet coffee or something?
No, I have 2 tea bags. Ah, no, Terry. That's like a builder's tea.
Tea bag, water, milk, sugar.
No, Scotty. Milk, water, tea bag.
No, milk, tea bag.
Well, either way, water or tea bag for milk, it don't matter. Milk always first in tea.
Then you know what colour your tea is going.
Any house we go to, and they'll say to us, do you want a cup of tea? We always have to tell them how to make it, and then they'll just say, can you make your own? Nobody likes to make us a cup of tea. That's why we have coffee when we go to people's houses, because then you don't feel rude. Bullet is a smoothie maker.
No, yeah, no.
Right, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, no. I'm sure in America they call it bullet coffee.
I've never heard of it. I think.
Amy, have you heard of that? Then bullet.
Amy just
like
said no. If you put water in first, you burn the coffee. Oh, no, I put my milk.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Well, you've started a rate argument off now.
No, tea bag first, then water, and milk last. No, milk first. Craig, next time we come, it's milk first.
I saw a programme and somebody called them bullet coffee. Bullet coffee.
Are you sure?
It ran that thing earlier we were watching in America.
I don't know. I don't pay much attention. I used to love the old camp coffee years ago, syrup in a bottle. You can still buy that though, Joanne.
Can you?
Yeah, you can still buy that. My Auntie Brenda used to have that all the time. That what coffee she used to make. Had water.
Don't even start. Don't anybody
had water just off boil.
If anybody mentions them kettles where you can set temperature at water.
For coffee, tea, and everything else.
200 quid. She'll want one tomorrow.
I won't want one of them.
Oh, she will.
I won't. I was brought up on camp coffee. I like camp coffee though. I think it's a nice cup of coffee. I find it quite creamy actually when you put your milk in. And
I used to like one. I can't remember what it were. Were it Mellow Birds? Used to have a lot of chicory in it.
Yeah, Mellow Birds.
That were right nice. That when I was young.
Got to have a strong brew tea bag, water, then milk. Are we debating tea bags?
No tea bagging.
Gonna get some now. Yeah, I am. Well, John's gonna get some when he goes to shops tomorrow. He can get me some of that camp coffee. Your water. No
so far, your lot have cost me
88 quid for a Tascam.
Camp coffee, Sheridan's
liqueur,
and there were another one.
What did Amy say? Some tea bags, but they're tea bags. That's not
Rose
tea bags. Yeah. What about the cookie taps? I like. I've not heard of cookie taps. Cook taps. What are they, Sarah? Leave it to stop streaming. Steaming. 10 to 15 seconds though, or I burn myself on steam.
Butter coffee.
Never heard of butter coffee. I keep saying I want to go to Meadow Hall and go to that Harry Potter thing under the stairs, and I want one of them butterbean coffees that Harry Potter does.
Butterbean coffee. It's
I don't know whether that might be similar to that butter coffee.
It's not butter. It's
you
butter.
End up with.
Amy will know. What's that drink you can get? That butter something. Butterbeer. Is it butterbeer?
A pappy. We'll end up with a pappy tea.
Is it butterbeer?
Butterbeer. That's it. Butterbeer.
In Harry Potter.
My cup of tea is gorgeous. It tastes like
butterbeer.
Tea and milk. A milky cup of tea and a milky cup of coffee.
Once I make coffee, I do like milky. I do like lattes.
Coffee whitener. Coffee whitener and coffee. They are normal taps that does boiling water as well. Oh, I think I've seen them. It's like a tap you can get. And
you're not having one. Go off, people.
They're good, them taps, though, for people that are liable to leave the gas on. Older people, I think, or people that do suffer with memory loss that leave that, like she used to do 2 hours away when she used to leave her hairdryer on.
Boiled milk and coffee.
Ooh.
Red rose tea.
Red rose tea.
You're still not having that.
I don't think we can get that here. I don't think we can get red rose tea here unless we go to like a tea specialist, an herbal tea thing. Those taps with kuka. Is that it?
Let Lindsay have one, John. It's like
butterbeer. Used to buy builders tea bags from Morrison's, but don't make them now.
Just poured my milk for my
tea. Tesco's extra strong are good. Poured my milk for my tea into
extra.
I was trying to look at chat.
We have that effect on people, Sam. Oh, Lindsay does.
Oh dear. Welcome to Lindsay's world, Sam.
They start out. What is butterbeer?
Butterbeer, I don't know. It were on Harry Potter. If ever you've watched the Harry Potter films, and they go to I
don't think Gemma's watched Harry Potter, has she?
I don't know.
I don't think Gemma's watched
Gemma,
Harry Potter.
If you haven't watched Harry Potter, you best have watched all lot by next time we talk. I don't know whether they got. Some people said that they're horrible. Some said that they're nice. But I want to try one. I was laughing. But I want to try one of these butterbeer coffees. In fact, I'm going to take you all to Meadowhall. We're going to go shopping. We're going to buy a butterbeer coffee.
Not tomorrow.
No, a butterbeer drink. And then we'll taste it and let you know. You both are amazing. Fletcher Carroll.
Scotty's not watched Harry Potter.
Oh, Scotter, you best hide yourself, boyo. I'm going to report
we can remove him as a moderator. We can unmod him.
Scott, read books though, Scott. Read books. They're so much better than films. Oh, I thought you were talking to me then. Well, where have you seen Harry Potter? I haven't either, or read books. Oh, Terry, you need to read the book. They are brilliant.
Oh, they cost over $1,000, them taps.
I'll have 5. I'll have 1 for the bedroom. Fifi, get down. Move her.
Stop shouting.
No, because she's naughty.
She's not done now.
She's licking.
She's cleaning her paws.
Been in your bed.
Oh.
The books goes into what they do.
It's a good job we're not on Facebook, you know.
Right.
I saw angry faces be going up now because you shouting at Fifi.
1 in each room. I would, Joanne. I'd have 1 in each room, so everywhere I go, I could make a cup of tea, or John could make me a cup of tea. On a tap, I've been working on a Harry Potter supernatural crossover fiction since 2015. Oh, Amy, interesting. I haven't watched a whole episode of Doctor Who either. Oh, Scotty, that's me and you falling out.
Amy's going to have a rate pop at you.
Oh, Scotty. PJ, what's PJ done? I've missed PJ, Mike. They are brilliant, Sarah, but I still boil my kettle. Oh, you can get rose tea on Amazon. There we go. Amazon when we come off. Oh, dear.
She hasn't realised that it's Tuesday night. Tesco's is open 24 hours, yeah.
Midsummer Murders, yeah. Scott is hiding. Yes, Scotty, you do need to hide. No, but if you get a chance to read books, Scotty, honest to God, they are such a good read. They said that they were kids' books. The first one, I'd agree, and I'd say it is more on a kid's level. First book, but then the second, third, fourth, fifth, and all them, they're just fantastic to read. My husband is a big Doctor Who fan, and he's absolutely got it. It's not on Christmas Day. He's even complained to the BBC. That's shocking because normally on Christmas Day, that's when they put the Christmas special on, isn't it?
But what, Harry Potter?
No, Doctor Who.
Oh, Doctor Who.
Yeah. How does one not watch Doctor Who? Big crime to I've never read and saw the movie. Oh dear. I like Deathly Hallows. I just love them all. I love them all. I think characters in them, I think they're fantastic. But my only gripe with Doctor Who is, as much as I enjoyed the female Doctor, I want a more quirky Doctor. Get off. Stop her.
I'm not trying to.
She's trying to ump him as he's sitting down.
Just lay down.
I'd like a quirkier Doctor Who, whether it's another female.
The dog's trying to dominate
but
me.
It's got to be. I want a more quirky one. Peter Cole, they are doing a New Year's special this year. I hope so. Peter Cole, midwife, is filmed down the road from me. Wow. I've never watched that, that called The Midwife. There's a Harry Potter 3.
David Tennant were good.
Ghost Lamp in Argos looks brilliant. Oh my God.
David Tennant were good. I think he was my second favourite. Matt were mine.
I might have to watch that called The Midwife because so many people have said that it's quite good. Not for you to watch, I know. But when John's cleaning, I might have to put that on telly.
Yeah.
That's when I have to watch all my crap. I like David Tennant. I like To Maul Me, all Doctor Who's. Cool Terror. It's the only thing I look forward to at Christmas. Watching Call the Midwife. I'm going to have to watch that. I rate Sexy on a scale from 1 to 10. And always love British TV. Some of it's okay, but it's just getting a bit shoddy now, I think, British TV.
Well, we don't watch much.
No, but
we spend most of his life on YouTube.
Well, I do because I'm watching everybody else on YouTube. But I think a lot of TV programs now, because everything's politically correct.
Cheers, Yvonne.
It's just a lot of programs just aren't what they used to be. No, do you know? No. Because you've got to be so careful on what they're saying, what they're doing.
See you later, John.
See you later, John, my lovely. Have a good night. So yeah, for me, I think telly's just gone. It's gone as stupid as what half stuff in world's gone with all this political correctness. Got to go for now, no worries. It is, Lindsay. It is. I just think it's daft. All right, I know things. I'm not saying it should go as far as what some of it should, but certain things I still think should be. I'm
even considering cancelling Sky because we never watch it anymore.
Don't. Yep, if you say something wrong, snowflakes get upset. They don't, and it's just silly. It's just silly. I mean, I know this is, again, it's coming totally off subject, but it's like that. One of my friends fell over on a curb because the curb had got a crack in the pavement stones, flags what were down on curb, and there were a crack, and she fell over and she ended up dislocating her knee. But they got a claim. They got paid out for falling. Now, if we'd have been little and we fell and we cut ourselves or cut his knee open, you'd just be told to get back up, go to hospital, have it looked at, and then you were home. There were none of this claiming for all these. Yeah, if it's something serious, but I just think it's
hospital. If I fell on company, you got a bit of spit on it, and that would it.
I know. John nearly sliced his leg off when he were cutting tree down on back garden.
I did.
And he just super glued it. You could see it burn, and he just super glued his leg. The thing with any new doctor is you've got to give them at least one full season for them character. Yeah, you have.
And Sam put. I've only watched YouTube this last year. Weren't
same, Sam. But there's just so many interesting things and interesting groups on YouTube and especially because quite some of them are in America that I watch. So obviously when we're going to bed, they're just coming on to do their lives. So it's quite hard to get onto their lives. So sometimes I end up having to stay up or get up early in the morning just so I can catch theirs, And but yeah, it's like YouTube land now. It's odd telly. Where there is blame, there's a claim.
I agree. I mean, I didn't like Capaldi at first, but I've actually started rewatching him.
Yeah, we have, haven't we?
I'm quite enjoying him now.
Yeah. I didn't like him when he first come on, but now we're doing rewatch. I've quite enjoyed watching him. But yes. So, at time are we on? 10:15.
Bedtime.
It's bedtime. When my kids fall, I shout, "Get up, Mardios." That's how it's done. PJ. Get up. Stop crying.
Then there'll be somebody who'll report you then for child abuse. Just for doing that, you know what I mean?
I know, it's just, oh dear.
Mind you,
Love Garbage 54, they're Russian
mechanics
doing daft things to cars.
We'll have to have a look at that.
John likes stuff like that. I do though. I like watching stuff like that, but no. That sounds good. We'll have to put that. We'll have to subscribe to them. Subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I still don't see why people hated on Clara so much. Clara. Well, that last doctor, female doctor.
No, Clara. Dingy. Oh, with Doctor Clara.
Which one was Clara? Oh, with dark hair. I liked her. Wish they would. Could do with a little break from them. Night, Terry, my lovely.
Good night,
Thank you for joining.
I think we're going in a minute anyway.
Hope you pop on tomorrow night. We are live about 8:30 in Derby Jail tomorrow
live
night.
on YouTube.
Right now. So take care, my lovelies, and sweet dreams. Are we calling it? We're calling it. We're calling it.
Hours.
Wow. Time fly when you're having fun.
Everyone's going, thank God for that. I've got earache.
Earache, headache. So thank you for joining us, my lovelies. We shall see you tomorrow night. So sweet dreams for those going to
tomorrow
bed.
Tomorrow night, Derby Jail.
Have a great day, those that are getting up.
Nothing Thursday night. We're not on Thursday night.
No. Friday night
we're out with A&E.
Saturday night, John might be out on his own, or it might be a night off with grandson.
Depends what weather's like.
Yep. And Sunday night, depending on whether we should be out or we might be in shed. Might be in shed doing experiments if weather's a bit poop. Because it's not forecast a good week this week. So we shall see. We'll not get snow. Scotland will get snow. Don't think we will. So take care and thank you very much to our amazing A-team.
Yeah.
Oh, it's remembering them. Carol, Claire, Gemma, Kimmer, Janet, Joanne, Steve, Michael, Scotty, Chris. Woohoo! I got them all. So thank you so much. Thank you to our ETA family for joining us. I might write them on a list on wall. Yes, I can remember them. Says he won't forget someone every live ending. He always misses one.
I do.
You do. You get shouted at once you've gone off because somebody will always put, "You've missed me."
I just say thank you to all our mods now.
So everybody take care. Have a great night, a great day wherever you are. And we shall see you live tomorrow night, right here, right now on YouTube.
Good night, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Sweet dreams. Mwah.